Hey everyone, welcome back to Your Tampa Realtors. I'm Mike Lavoie. If you've been thinking about moving to the Tampa Bay area, there is a good chance New Port Richey has already popped up on your radar. Quite honestly, I understand why. You've got waterfront living, walkable downtown, Gulf Coast sunsets, new construction communities, and home prices that are quite often lower than what you're going to find in places like Wesley Chapel or Odessa or pretty much all of Hillsborough County. But here's what most videos won't tell you. New Port Richey is not for everyone. That's exactly why you need to watch this video before you buy here. Some neighborhoods are flat out fantastic. Others require a lot more homework before you buy. Flood zones matter, insurance matters, and one street can feel completely different from the next. So today I'm going to show you the good, the bad, and what buyers need to know before making a move to New Port Richey. We're going to cover location, beaches, healthcare, schools, lifestyle, new construction communities, and whether this area is actually a good value in today's market. So let's get started. New Port Richey sits in western Pasco County along Florida's Gulf Coast, about 35 miles northwest of downtown Tampa. US 19 runs through town and gives you access north and south along the coast. The Suncoast Parkway sits just east of town and provides one of the fastest routes down to Tampa or Tampa International Airport. One thing that surprises a lot of buyers is how different New Port Richey feels compared to many of the newer master plan communities that we've covered on this channel. This is not a Wesley Chapel. It isn't Wiregrass, and it certainly is not a Starkey Ranch. New Port Richey has history. It has mature trees. It has older waterfront neighborhoods. And it has an actual downtown centered around the Pithlakuchee River, which locals simply call the Cody River because it's a whole lot easier. That downtown area is one of the things that gives New Port Richey a personality many newer suburbs just simply don't have. Before we go any farther, let's talk about who New Port Richey is actually best for. If you're looking for shiny master plan communities where everything is pretty much brand new, you may find yourself gravitating towards Trinity or Starkey Ranch or Bexley. Wesley Chapel is a good place. If your daily commute is to downtown Tampa, you'll also want to think very carefully about drive times. But if you're looking for Gulf Coast living, established neighborhoods with more affordable housing options, and access to both waterfront homes and new construction communities, New Port Richey deserves a serious look. My personal opinion, this area offers some of the best value remaining on Florida's west coast. In fact, if you've looked at Clearwater, Palm Harbor, Dunedin, or even parts of Wesley Chapel, the pricing difference may surprise you. You just need to know where to buy. By the way, if you're comparing New Port Richey, Trinity, Land O'Lakes, or Wesley Chapel, reach out to us before you start touring homes. These areas may look close on the map, but they offer very different lifestyles, insurance costs, commute times, and price points. My team and I help buyers compare these communities every day. One of the biggest reasons people move here is proximity to the water. Green Key Beach is located right in New Port Richey and offers calm Gulf waters, walking trails, mangrove boardwalks, picnic areas, and some beautiful sunset views. Now, if you're expecting Clearwater Beach, this is not it. Green Key is more of a local beach experience. It's convenient, relaxed, and rarely feels overcrowded. For larger beach destinations, Honeymoon Island and Clearwater Beach are both within a reasonable driving distance. But what I think really sets New Port Richey apart is its downtown. Over the last several years, downtown has undergone a major transformation. Restaurants, breweries, festivals, riverfront parks, community events that have turned this area into one of the most enjoyable downtown districts in Pasco County. And it's something many buyers don't expect. Let's talk about healthcare because it is a major consideration for both retirees and families. Fortunately, New Port Richey is very well positioned. You have Morton Plant, North Bay Hospital right in town. The Trinity Medical Corridor is only minutes away and includes HCA Florida Trinity Hospital, along with numerous specialty providers. For more advanced specialty care, Bayonet Point Hospital and other regional healthcare facilities are nearby. The bottom line is simple. Healthcare access is one of the area's strengths. When it comes to schools, New Port Richey is served by Pasco County School District. Depending on where you live, students may attend Gulf High School, River Ridge High School, or J.W. Mitchell High School, and several highly regarded elementary schools throughout the area. Families looking for alternatives will also find charter and private school options nearby. And even if schools aren't important to you personally, they matter when it comes time to sell your home. So let's talk real estate. And this is where New Port Richey becomes really interesting. Unlike many Tampa suburbs, buyers have two completely paths. You can purchase an older established home with larger lots, mature landscaping, and sometimes waterfront access. Or you can buy a brand new construction home with modern floor plans, newer hurricane standards, builder warranties, and potentially lower insurance costs. There is a major advantage there. Overall, this market has everything from townhomes in the upper 200,000s to single-family homes approaching $500,000. And compared to many other parts of Tampa Bay, that is still relatively affordable. If you're thinking about moving to the Tampa Bay area, I'll put a link to our free relocation guide below. It includes community comparisons, commute information, and current housing options throughout the region. You can also scan the QR code on your screen. So let's take a look at some of the most popular new construction options. First up is Newport Corners. This is probably the biggest development currently underway in the area. You're going to find all ages of neighborhoods, a separate active adult section, extensive amenities, walking trails, pools, fitness facilities, pickleball courts, and multiple home collections. Pricing generally starts in the mid 300s and moves into the upper 400s depending on the home and the lot selection. If you're looking for the newest and most complete master planned experience in New Port Richey, this is probably where you should start your search. Next is LongLeaf. LongLeaf has something that many new communities simply don't have: character. There's an actual town center with restaurants, community events, walking trails, parks, and even an elementary school located right in the neighborhood. You get the charm of an established community combined with the construction opportunities from builders like Lennar and DRB Homes. For many buyers, LongLeaf just simply becomes one of the favorites after they visit. Then there's Bear Creek. If budget matters, Bear Creek deserves attention. Pricing starts in the upper 200,000s. The biggest selling point is that there is no CDD. That can save homeowners thousands of dollars over time compared to some of the competing neighborhoods. For first-time home buyers and budget-conscious buyers, that is a huge advantage. And if you're looking for active adult living, the 55-plus section of Newport Corners is worth serious consideration. Dedicated amenities, social activities, fitness facilities, pickleball courts, and a low-maintenance lifestyle that makes it one of the more attractive active adult options in Pasco County. Let's talk about some things that buyers absolutely need to understand before purchasing here. Number one is flood zones. Not every property is in a flood zone, but some definitely are. Always verify flood maps before making an offer, especially if you're looking near the river, the canals, or the Gulf. Number two is insurance. Older homes may face higher insurance costs depending on the age of the roof, electrical systems, plumbing, and location. Number three is neighborhood differences. This is not a market where every neighborhood feels the same. One area can feel completely different from the other area just a few minutes away. That's why local knowledge is so important. You really need someone who understands the inventory, the neighborhoods, and the long-term implications of where you're buying. So is New Port Richey worth considering? Absolutely, especially if you're looking for Gulf Coast living, more affordable housing options, waterfront opportunities, and a community that still has some personality. No, it is not perfect. No Florida market is. But for many buyers, New Port Richey delivers something that's becoming harder and harder to find in Florida: value. If you'd like a tour, Newport Corners, LongLeaf, or Bear Creek, any of the communities that we've covered today, reach out to me before you visit the builder. The builder sales representatives work for the builders. We can help you compare communities, incentives, HOA fees and CDD taxes, insurance costs, flood zones, and resale potential so you can make a best decision for your situation. I'd love to hear from you. Would you choose a brand new construction home or establish home with some character? Let me know in the comments down below. And if you found this video helpful, hit the like button, subscribe, because we've got a lot more Tampa Bay community tours, relocation guides, and new construction updates coming soon. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.